Memorial Stadium in Berkeley. It's the Colorado Buffaloes and the Cal Golden Bears. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
I caught up with the Buffaloes head coach before the game. He is very concerned about this crowd. It is a tough place to play, and with this home crowd, he knows that this is going to be one of their biggest challenges so far of the season. Can they get an upset on the road with this crowd noise, with this environment? He says his team has to stay locked in and focused to make it happen on the road today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. So the kick goes out of bounds, and the ball will be placed at the 40 to start this drive. Rides to back and leaves it. He never had a chance to get it to the edge, and first play of the game, and you're already behind the sticks.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get those running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel. But in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
Bringing the heat. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Quarterback making adjustments. Throwing Sangapolatelli. It's complete to the right. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Golden Bears have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. The Golden Bears will line it up on 1st and 10. Just keep slinging it. Looking to the big tight end. Complete in the middle. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. This time they'll go to the running game. Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Sangapolatelli. That's caught. It's Hendricks. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Hendricks. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
And the Golden Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cal. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So a drive there of 85 yards. And it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score. And he takes this from inside the 5. The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Caught in the backfield, it's Young. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. And you just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
Unloads quickly. Gets it out just short of the 20, out of bounds at the 19-yard line, and a little more room to operate.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The Buffaloes will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Cal's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Little bit of uncertainty there. Play clock down to 4, and they'll call a timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. JKS. Here's the pressure. Trying to escape and get it himself. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up 1 on the play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Hendricks. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The Golden Bears come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. The pull and throw off the RPO. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Jaron Songopolatelli. Here's the heat. And he will get just beyond the first down marker before sliding.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
And the Golden Bears are marching down the field. Songopolatelli on the play action. Pressure coming. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Line getting set on second down. That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top as we get a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Throwing Songopolatelli. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
You know, this tight end's a weapon in the passing game. He runs good routes, normally has good hands, but didn't have them there.
He wants to change this route. From the gun on third down, Songopolatelli. Hauls it in. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the first down, lower my shoulder, be physical. My team needs a couple more yards to get the first down, and dude chose to run out of bounds.
It's incomplete. Defense makes a stop and gets the football back.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on fourth down, and I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on fourth down for those types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time, so you chalk it up to the defense and take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Give to the back. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
It'll be third and long. From the gun on third down, Lewis. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Buffaloes will line up to punt it away. He's got it. Slips through the line. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Songopolatelli. It's complete on the right side. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
It's really nice to be a quarterback in today's football when running backs are basically wide receivers. Not only can you split them out, you keep them at running back, nothing open, I dump it to him. Look at that. He makes a big play for him.
Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Cal! Makes the grab right along the back of the end zone. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And the extra point makes it 14-0. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. Let's see what he can do with the return. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Holly Rowe has an update.
Here on the Buffalo sideline, developing story, guys, their best wide receiver is dealing with a few issues. Very banged up here in this game, but he is battling through it, still on the field, trying to perform for his offense. I'll keep you posted on how he's able to adapt here in the game. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains.
Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this third down. From the gun on third down, Lewis. He's going for a big play downfield. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. And the Buffaloes will bring the punt team onto the field. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. JKS. Fired in there, but incomplete.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him, getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
Under fire. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2. And, man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Sangapolitelli from the gun on third down. Firing to the right, complete. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Golden Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Quarterback may change this route. Jaron Kiave Sangapolitelli. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Plucks it out of the air. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
Just beautiful, and that's a great feeling as a quarterback when you make that throw. It keeps your offense on the field, keeps the offense in rhythm. Obviously not as good as throwing a touchdown pass, but I'll tell you this, way better than having to trot off over to the bench and wait for your turn to get another shot.
Caught behind the line. It's Hendricks. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Again, it's Sangapolitelli. Under fire. Trying to buy time. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. Now on first down from the 28. Throwing Sangapolatelli. Fires it incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
From the gun on third down, Sangapolatelli working that left side. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
Well, the offense has looked good up to this point, but you love seeing that out of your quarterback. On a critical third down, he's able to decipher the coverage, find his best matchup. It's an accurate throw. They get a massive gain, and now here they are again in the red zone looking to add to their lead.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And the Golden Bears trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. They'll send the tight end in motion. Sangapolatelli. Oh, they're after him. He gets away. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
I really like the play by the quarterback. Very, very smart. Listen, early in the downs, goal-to-go situation. Drop back. You don't see it right away. Tuck it and get positive yards. Make that next down easier so I can try to get a little bit closer to the goal line and I can get that touchdown. Headsy play by the QB.
Can the D deny them on second and goal? Back to pass. Looking to the end zone. Oh, it's picked off. Brought down at the 8-yard line as he took that interception back inside the 10 to set up this offense. A long way to go for this offense. Lewis to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Here's Lewis to throw. The screen, he's got wheels. Could not make his way to the corner. Cal uses its second timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up.
Offenses want to get the ball to their playmakers really fast, and they try to throw the wide receiver screen, but how about the defender? He was right there in his space, got him on the ground as soon as he caught it. He was ready for that play.
Here comes the heat. Going to take a shot at this DB. A full dive to haul that one in. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
Wow, they've been waiting for that play, right? They haven't been throwing it a lot. They've been real sluggish. They've got no points on the scoreboard. And now they come up with an explosive play in the passing game to get them in a position to score some points here, hopefully a touchdown, before this first half closes out.
It's Lewis again. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. JKS. The short hands. It's Thomas. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
They have a first down at the 41-yard line. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Almost had a lot more room there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 36.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
They'll move the tight end. Rides to the back. It's a fumble. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Cal will use its final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Jaron Chiave Songopolatelli going to try to get it himself. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that third down.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
Now he's looking to throw it. Fires to the middle. A spectacular one-hand grab. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Pocket breaking down. They got him. Great pressure. EA Sports College Football Studio with scores from around the country.
Men, notable storylines all across the sport today. So let's roll up our sleeves and get you updated here in Week 6. Let's start with the USC Trojans taking on the number 15 team, the Penn State Nittany Lions. And it's the Trojans coming away with the victory in one of the highest scoring games we've seen all season. And talk about turning your season around. That's now 3 straight for this team after they dropped the first 2. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. And now over to your game in Berkeley. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside California Memorial Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Buffaloes will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. What do they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
Catching up with the Cal Bears head coach at the half. He loves the way this offense is moving. The momentum has been intense. As you know, they play at that breakneck pace. The no huddle seems to be working because they've got rhythm and momentum here. We'll see if they can keep that up to start the third quarter. I'll keep you posted on if things slow down or if they're going to keep their foot on the gas here in this game. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. Throwing Songopolatelli. That's reeled in. It's Thomas. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside give.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Got a man. It's Thomas. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2 possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Golden Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Songo Politelli rushes on him, and he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of the...
Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. The give on the option. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Trying to impose their will with the run. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line in the hurry-up.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Young. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long. With players like that, getting after him.
On the ground, it's Young. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Throwing, Lewis. That's incomplete. Tried to set up the screen, and he dropped the pass. And the Buffaloes send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Here on the Golden Bears sideline, there is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying,
breaks into the open. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air on first down. Throwing right. Makes the grab. It's Hendricks. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. JKS. Grab near the sticks. It's Strong. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. They go play action with Sangapolitelli. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Well, it's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last two plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
Maybe some room here. Got enough for the first. Touchdown, Golden Bears! Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
On the move from inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Running inside, it's Young. How about the power there to get it across the 20 and up to the 21-yard line?
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Wilson will throw. Bringing the heat. Makes the grab on the left. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And that last play will make this 3rd down even more difficult. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passion, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this defense.
And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They give it to him again. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
The offense changing the play. fires to the big fella. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. And the Golden Bears getting set on 1st and 10. Jaron Kiave Songapolatelli. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Takes the easy one to the back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Cal. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Wilson to pass. Here's the pressure. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here, because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Leaves it with the back. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Lets it fly. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. New set of downs after the completion. Wide receiver comes in motion. Oh, he's got some space. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. The Buffaloes have this offense rolling. Looking downfield on 1st down. Complete to Williams over the middle.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
And the Buffaloes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The run inside. It's Welsh. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you 1st downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. The play action fake. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
We've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game, trying to get some negative plays. A better job by the defense there, being aggressive, getting to him, and getting the sack on that play.
Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. Wilson will throw. Here's a heat. Finds some time. Avoids the punishment with the slide and a good gain on that run.
Well, I think you're seeing a lot of resiliency from this quarterback these last couple of plays. Got sacked on first down. It's second in California. And that last scramble, I know it didn't get the first, but it at least makes this third down a whole lot more manageable now. Let's see if he can make a play here and keep his offense on the field.
Unloads to the right. Wide open downfield. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
Well, this offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no points to show for any of their efforts so far, but they've still got a chance. But if it's going to happen, it has to happen now in this 2-minute situation. This is where their playmakers need to step up.
In the red area, it's Welch. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. So now it's second and long. The give to the back. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Still third down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. Here we go, ready. Wilson to pass. Get it out on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And the field goal was good. They get.
If that's some kind of moral victory from the head coach, we are not going to get shut out in front of all of these eyeballs. We're just going to put 3 points up on the board. As a player, I used to absolutely hate that if I was on the losing team, because you're just trying to save face. I want to go down and try and score a touchdown. I know that the chances aren't great, but let me go out there and compete.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quick handoff. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds.
And how good does that feel, right? You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. The defense knows you're going to try to run the ball to ice the game, and you rip off an 8-yard run. They know it's coming, and they still can't stop it.
Might be calling a hot route. They feed him again. Got a little grass. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down.
Hey, he's had a great day all day today, and not a surprise why they've continued to feature him, and you've seen him make big plays. And down the stretch, we expect more of the same, don't we, guys? Like, up with the lead, ground game keeps that clock moving. You don't want to stop that thing. That clock is your friend. This defense better find some answers quick.
Just